You've heard it 100 times. You need a budget. But deep down, you wonder, is it really that essential? Or is it just another rule that sounds good in theory but never quite works for your real life? You're not alone in questioning the value of budgeting. Maybe you've tried before and given up after a week. Maybe budgets feel too strict, too unrealistic, or just plain boring. Here's the truth. Budgeting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. But that doesn't mean you should ignore it. In this video, you'll unpack the real purpose of budgeting, how it actually works, and whether you need one, or just need a better system. Let's break it down. You might think budgeting means cutting out everything fun, but in reality, it's about understanding where your money goes. Imagine checking your account at the end of the month and knowing exactly why it's low, not wondering where it all disappeared. Budgeting gives you visibility. Clarity helps you make smarter decisions, faster. It's not about saying no to coffee. It's about knowing what you're really saying yes to. If you hate detailed tracking, you're not alone. Here's the good news. You don't need to become an Excel wizard to manage your money well. What you do need is awareness. Try this. Once a week, check your total spending in 3 categories: needs, wants, and savings. That's it. Even a loose framework helps you course correct without getting overwhelmed. You might feel like skipping the budget gives you freedom. But when unexpected expenses hit, a car repair, a medical bill, a missed payment, that freedom disappears. Without a plan, you spend emotionally. You swipe the card because you'll figure it out later. A basic budget helps you anticipate, prepare, and avoid financial landmines that wreck your progress. Life changes. So should your budget. If you're in survival mode, barely covering essentials, your budget should focus on stability. If you've got some breathing room, you can shift focus to saving, investing, or even guilt-free spending. Your budget is a living thing, not a prison sentence. Adjust it based on your reality, not someone else's ideal. Here's the real hack. If you build smart money habits, you might not even need a formal budget. Set up automatic transfers to savings. Use one card for fun money and stop when it's empty. Track your balance once a day, not once a month. When healthy habits are in place, budgeting becomes less of a task and more of a backup plan. You don't have to follow a rigid budgeting system to win with money. Start with one thing. Track your spending this week. Just notice where your money goes. That awareness alone can change everything. If this helped reframe how you think about budgeting, comment clarity over control and let others know they're not alone. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a flexible one that works for your life. Budgeting isn't about being flawless. It's about being intentional. Because when you're intentional with money, you take back your power. And that is where real freedom begins.